The moment they see your name on the screen, they've already decided if you're the hunter or the prey. We live in an era where the most intimate battles of human ego are fought across 5-inch glass screens. Most people approach texting their crush as a quest for connection. The dark psychologist approaches it as a game of perceived value. When you send a text, you aren't just sending words, you are sending a signal of your internal scarcity or abundance. The desperate texter is someone who reveals their hand too early, signaling to the other person that their attention is cheap, easily won, and therefore worthless. The narrative of the available man. Imagine a high-end auction. A rare diamond is placed on the pedestal. The room is silent. Suddenly, the auctioneer announces that there are 10 million identical diamonds in the back room, and they are giving them away for free to anyone who asks. The value of the diamond on the pedestal doesn't just drop, it vanishes. When you double text, reply within seconds every time, or send paragraphs to their one-sentence answers, you are telling your crush, I have an infinite supply of diamonds and I am desperate for you to take one. The hard truth, human beings are biologically incapable of desiring that which is shoved into their pockets. We are wired to chase the horizon, not the dirt beneath our feet. The principle of intermittent reinforcement. The most addictive thing in the world isn't a drug, it's uncertainty. This is the slot machine effect. If a slot machine paid out $5 every single time you pulled the lever, you'd get bored in 10 minutes. But because it might pay out, and usually doesn't, people will sit there until their bank accounts are dry. In the context of texting, your replies are the payout. The desperate texter provides a predictable, constant stream of validation. They are the $5 payout, reliable but utterly boring. The high-value texter provides intermittent reinforcement. They are warm one day, slightly distant the next. They reply in 5 minutes once and 5 hours the next. This isn't about playing games for the sake of cruelty. It's about maintaining the tension of the unknown. When you aren't a guarantee, you become a priority. The power of the unfinished loop. In psychology, the Zeigarnik effect states that people remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks better than completed ones. This is why cliffhangers work in movies. Most people text to close loops. How was your day? Good. Yours? Good too. The loop is closed. The tension is dead. The brain files that conversation away in the trash folder. To text without looking desperate, you must leave loops open. Stop the conversation when it is at its peak, not when it has fizzled out. If you are both laughing and the energy is high, that is exactly when you should go do something. By exiting at the zenith, you leave them with a psychological itch that only your next text can scratch. You have successfully shifted the burden of waiting from yourself to them. The mirror and the shadow. There is a dark reality to human interaction. We mirror the energy we receive. If you approach a text with the internal anxiety of, I hope they like me, your syntax will reflect it. You will use too many emojis to soften your tone. You will check your phone every 30 seconds. You will over-explain. The dark approach is to adopt the shadow of indifference. Consider the narrative of the king and the peasant. The peasant speaks at length, trying to justify his presence. The king speaks in short, potent bursts because he knows his time is the most valuable commodity in the room. When you text your crush, ask yourself, Am I trying to earn their attention, or am I allowing them the privilege of mine? The wall of text trap. Nothing screams low status louder than a wall of text, or WOT. When you send a 200-word message to their haha true, you have effectively handed them a leash. You have shown that you have spent 10 minutes crafting a message for someone who spent 2 seconds on you. The rule of proportionality. Your bubbles should never be significantly longer or more frequent than theirs. If they send a pebble, don't throw back a boulder. Throw back a pebble of higher quality. The false time constraint. Desperation is a byproduct of having nothing better to do. If you reply instantly to a text at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, you are subtly communicating that you have no mission, no work, and no social life. Even if you are free, you must psychologically project that you are a person of limited bandwidth. This is the false time constraint. By occasionally mentioning you have to run to a meeting, a gym session, or a dinner, you signal that your life is a moving train. They can either hop on or be left at the station. This kills the desperate label instantly, because a desperate person is always waiting. A high-value person is always moving. The hardest truth: silence is a statement. The most powerful text you can ever send is the one you don't. We live in a demand-side digital economy. Silence creates a vacuum, and nature hates a vacuum. When you stop texting a person who has grown used to your validation, they don't think, "Oh, they must be busy." Their ego thinks, "Why aren't they thinking about me?" That pivot from you wondering about them to them wondering about you is where the power shift happens. It is the moment you stop looking desperate and start looking like a mystery. Conclusion: the architecture of desire. Texting is not a tool for information, it is a tool for emotional architecture. If you build a house where the doors are always wide open and the lights are always on, no one will value the shelter. But if you build a fortress with a light in the window that only flickers occasionally, people will spend their lives trying to find the key. Stop trying to be liked. Start being a challenge. The human psyche is designed to value what it has to earn. Give them the gift of earning you. If you want to master the hidden mechanics of human attraction and learn how to navigate the digital social landscape with surgical precision, hit the subscribe button. Don't be the one waiting for the text. Be the one they're checking their phone for.